Dr. Mel, and this is Dr. Mel's message. Today I have an exciting children's book for you, as well as we're going to talk with the author. Now, I know we just passed one holiday season, but now the holidays are upon us. And today's book that we are going to be discussing is called Mrs. Claus and the Frostman. And our author today is here with me, and I want to introduce him to you. So today's author is Samuel Maloney. Did I say that correct, Samuel?
Absolutely, spot on.
Oh, yay. That makes me feel so good when I get it right. First of all, what made you even want to write Mrs. Claus and the Frostman?
Actually, I dabble in just some short stories, just for my own entertainment and a few scripted ideas. And a guy named Eric Moore, who's the illustrator of the book, cuts my hair. Actually owns his own shop, and we were discussing it. And he goes, "Man," I'd really like to do some artwork for like Mrs. Claus. He goes, "She doesn't get enough credit." He goes, "If you'd write a story," he goes, "I do the artwork." And I'm like, I'll put something together. And then next thing you know, I wrote this book and he started doing the artwork. It was really that simple. Just, he said, "Hey, I want to do some artwork." Oh,
All
that
right.
happened.
And that's
ended up being,
well, right now I want to introduce the readership and the viewership to your book and your book cover. So sit tight, grab some popcorn. Here we go. Your artwork is very colorful. It really got me into the Christmas spirit, and I just now got over Halloween. So when you are saying that the illustrator kind of guided you towards writing this book, who is the illustrator?
his name is Eric Moore. And like I said, he just cut my hair in a salon out in Vegas for years. We just became friends, and he'd show me his artwork, and he liked to draw like professional wrestlers, and he'd make like chibis out of them, little.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of got talking around the holidays. He goes, that's why he brought it up, Mrs. Claus. He goes, "She never gets enough credit." He goes, "I like to do some artwork on her." And so I came up with a story and put the artwork in, and we threw it together.
Now, on the cover itself, she kind of looks either angry or mad or up to no good. Which one is it?
She's like, she's not to be messed with. She's standing her ground because she's always got the sweet image, and she is,
Mm-hmm.
but she can handle her business.
Okay. Now, we don't want to give away the plot of the story by any means.
Right.
But who else do we meet inside this book?
It will be, for the most part, it's her and the Frostmen. It's there's a group of these Frostmen, and what you want me to say about it? But,
no. We don't want to give it away. I want
Okay.
people to be intrigued. So apparently there's something going on. Now, how much are the elves involved in this?
Everybody's asleep. She's up by herself.
Ooh.
Or what she does at night, what nobody knows what's really going on.
And that's what
secret.
we're going to find out in the book, Mrs. Claus and the Frostmen, right?
Absolutely.
Is this your first book?
It is.
So this is your debut book. Do you have any more in the works?
I'm working on a couple I'm working on a comic book. It's a sci-fi, supposed to be kind of funny. And matter of fact, the artwork's being done for it now. I've already wrote that book. I guess it's my second. This is Mrs. Claus and the Frostmen is the first one I put out. then I got a couple ideas for a couple children's books that I put down a few little ideas and wrote down a little bit of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I find them fun, and yeah, some little kids laughing at it or having a good time. I'm having a good time. That's cool. So,
All right. Now, how or what was your biggest struggle of actually writing the book?
well, focusing, I mean, primarily on her because, like it was said earlier, there's not a lot of stories out there. She's always kind of like a sideliner, you know,
Mhm.
and to find something that would fit mm, to make her the star, but have fun with it. All the images are, she's baking cookies, she's taking care of the owls. I'm like, okay, she could bake cookies, but let's put a little more meaning behind that, a little more excitement behind it, and how can you make something like that interesting? And that was kind of where I had to really hash through some ideas to come up with something that was different.
Mhm. So you didn't want the typical, stereotypical type of Mrs. Claus at all in this book.
No, no, I didn't. I just wanted her to be her, I mean, she still has her family, loves her family, and loves what she does, but yeah, she's not second rate to anybody. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I no, I can tell by the cover that she means, some business around here. So that's awesome. Now, what kind of feedback are you getting on the book?
So far, everything's been positive. People said they really enjoy it and said their kids love the book. Um, Adults like it. I mean, they have a lot of fun with it. And like I said, they were a little surprised because it's not, it's different. It's not, this Claus out playing in the snow or something, or,
Mhm.
you know,
Would the book itself be great Christmas stocking stuffers or great Christmas present?
I think they would be. I think it'd be perfect.
Perfect for
Um,
that, huh?
yeah, or maybe a week or so before leading up to those nighttime stories or to read on Christmas Eves or something fun
So,
to open and read in the morning.
yeah, in my family, we have a lot of traditions. We're very traditionalistic. And
Okay.
one of the things that we do after Thanksgiving, meaning that night after we all eat and everything, we get prepared for the next holiday, which is Christmas. And so we always will read a little Christmas story. And that's where I plan on introducing this book to my family.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
On
kind
Thanksgiving
of.
night. Yeah. And so we'll all, gather around, we'll, read the book and just a good old family time. And then we also, on Christmas morning, another tradition is we always have to read 3 books out loud as a family
Well, that,
before any Christmas presents are opened.
oh, that's
So
pretty
this,
cool.
yeah. So this will be available as one of the choices. The kids get to pick out which 3, which ones they want or whatever. So I've got my new book for my collection this year, thanks to you, Sammy.
No, I think that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's great.
and so I'm really looking forward to it. I have not read the book yet, so and I don't want to be told about it because I really don't want to read it until Thanksgiving because I want that element of surprise along with everybody else,
Okay.
you know.
If you
But
love it,
but well, what part of the artwork and everything that I've already seen, it's really incredible and it is exciting. So I applaud you for that. I applaud you for bringing something new for the holiday season that involves Mrs. Claus, but not like we're used to seeing her with cookies and baking bread and handing out peppermint candy, right?
right, right.
So I
Yeah.
can't wait to see what misadventure or adventure she gets in with the Frostman. I mean, and so far, all the artwork that I've seen for you with this book, I don't even know what the Frostman looked like. So I'm looking forward to knowing about that. So I hope we've piqued and intrigued everybody's interest that they're all going to go on Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, I encourage y'all for Thanksgiving, start a tradition and start
Yeah,
bringing in
that's,
the holidays. And so this would be a perfect book to have ready for Thanksgiving and then throughout the holiday season.
I agree.
You
I think
agree with
I
that?
like that. I like your tradition of having to read the 3 books. That's kind of neat. I never wouldn't have thought of that. I like that.
Yeah, we've done it for years and years and years, and as soon as the grandkids were old enough to read, they read them, not the adults, out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind
So
of cool.
yeah, so I encourage everybody. I love the fact that kids are involved in books. I love the fact that they can hold a book and not necessarily just on their Kindles. You know, I like the look and the feel of it. So I
Yeah.
think something, this particular type of story that you've written can really engage the young ones to read and instill in them the love of reading for the fun of it. And that's what I think your book is going to do for us all, not just for my family.
Great. Yeah. It's if it's all just like a in school you have to read, you know,
Right.
so it can suck the fun out of if you're not really into that subject. So hopefully,
Right. Yeah. And the comic books do that as well. You know, I grew up reading comic books. My favorite was Archie, you know,
okay.
and I still have some of those comic books. And I have a lot of the original Superman comic books, you know, over the
Wow.
years, I mean, from my own childhood. And I think it's a wonderful idea. So I can't wait to see what your comic book is going to do.
Okay.
Um, I want to hopefully you come back on to Dr. Mel's message and we talk about
Absolutely.
that as soon as that is ready.
Yeah, that'd
And
be
now, where can people find you?
me.
Yeah,
Um, Email me.
all
Uh,
right. And if they want
Really,
more information on the book, they can go to Amazon
yeah.
and
I
purchase
don't
the
have a
book.
I don't have a strong social media presence.
Okay. Well, you
So
might
yeah,
after this.
might have to up some things.
Yeah, you might after this. So be careful. You know what you wish for. It is the holiday season.
So yeah, basically email, check out the books on Amazon.com, Mrs. Claus and the Frostman. Um, I don't, yeah, I don't have it for sale anywhere else. Self-publishing, that's why.
Right. No, that's fine. But I will include the link to Amazon where they can go and find it.
Okay,
And it has been an absolute pleasure talking with you today. And thank you for presenting Mrs. Claus and the Frostman to us.
I appreciate it. Absolutely.
This has been another interview with a fabulous author. I'm Dr. Mel, and I'm out.